Hello, my name is Sheikh Sumaya Zabin and I am a student in ECEC 100, Foundation of Early Childhood Education and Care. In this video, I will reflect on two educational approaches, the Montessori method and Reggio Emilia method, two development theories, which is Zaidsky social cultural theory and Piaget's cognitive development theory, and two frameworks, the EYLF and the NQS framework. I will discuss how these ideas will guide my understanding of children and support my future role as an early childhood teacher. So let's talk about the first two approaches. The first one is Montessori approach, which is developed by Dr. Maria Montessori, emphasizes independence, choice, and hands-on learning. Children are seen as capable, curious learners who thrive in prepared environments with minimal adult interference. This approach supports my belief that children learn best when they are respected as individuals. For example, in Montessori method classroom, I would offer materials at child height and allow to choose what interests them, fostering confidence and motivation. Now I'm gonna talk about the Reggio Emilia approach. Reggio Emilia is a project-based, inquiry-driven approach from Italy. It values children as strong, capable, and full of potential, with learning occurring through relationships and creative impression. This approach helps me understand that children are active co constructors of knowledge. For instance, I would encourage group projects where children ask questions and explore real world problems together. Now I'm going to talk about the two theories. The first theory is Vygotsky social-cultural theory. According to Vygotsky, children learn through social interaction and cultural tools. The concept of the zone of proximal development is crucial. Children learn best when supported just beyond their current ability. As a teacher, I would observe where each child is developmentally and use scaffolding such as guided play or peer learning to extend their thinking. The next theory is Piaget's cognitive development theory. Piaget proposed that children go through four cognitive stages of development. He believed that children are little scientists who build knowledge through interaction with their environment. This theory helps me understand how children think differently at various stages. For instance, a preschooler in the pre operational stage may need concrete examples and play based tasks to grasp new concepts. Now, let's talk about the framework. The first framework is Early Years Learning Framework. The EYLF promotes the vision of belonging, being and becoming, and focus on five learning outcomes. It highlights the importance of identity, communication, and well being. This framework helps me see children as whole, being with rights and voices. I will use it to guide planning, assess learning, and ensure I support each child's growth. The next framework is the National Quality Standard, which stands for NQS. The NQS outlines seven quality areas for early childhood settings, such as educational program, relationships, and health and safety. It ensures I maintain high standards in my practice. For example, I will reflect regularly on my interactions and adapt my environment to support inclusive, culturally safe learning. Now let's talk about how these approaches, theories, and framework will assist me in understanding children in my work as an early childhood teacher. Together, these approaches, theories, and frameworks create a comprehensive foundation for understanding children. They remind me that children are unique, active participants in their learning, influenced by both their developmental stages and the environments they engage with. By applying insights from Piaget and Skaitsky, I can better support cognitive and social development through responsive, well scaffolded experiences. Drawing on Montessori and Reggio, I recognize the balance between structure and freedom and the importance of nurturing environments. Finally, the EYLF and NQS ensure that my practices are grounded in ethical, inclusive, and evidence based approaches. These tools not only help me observe and interpret children's behavior and learn more effectively, but also guide me in creating meaningful and developmental appropriate experiences. They shape my identity as a thoughtful, reflective, and center early childhood professional. In conclusion, these approaches, theories, and frameworks give me a well rounded understanding of children as capable, complex learners. They guide my pedagogy, help me scaffold learning appropriately, and ensure I work within ethical and professional standards. These are the list of my references. Thank you for watching my video.